Hi. Let's get back at this. Oh, I should switch this mic back out for the other one. I'm not producing a video right now. So I don't need to hide behind this. Oh. Is it working? Nope. Why isn't it working? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I downloaded a bunch of workshops. What? Oh! Wait, Thomas put one here. That's funny. No. That's not what's going on, Super Gamer. Also, hello. I need to restore the backup. Okay. So I got the 49 and the 28. So I did all the building stuff.
Good job, kiddo. You collected enough Tetris pieces to unlock the gates of eternity. You remember where those are, right? Big glowy doors? Yeah, go there now.
No, we're going to the tower. Yeah.
I can't find you. Where are you, monkey? This is a puzzle game, not hide and seek.
I don't think I have all these.
Is there anything that we associate more closely with intelligence than curiosity? Every intelligent species on Earth is attracted by the unknown. Our mythologies are full of riddles and mysteries and divine knowledge. Even the word apocalypse means revelation. It seems like our ancestors always imagined that even at the very end, we would solve one last mystery.
Yeah, I guess there are 3 different endings. Okay, so whenever I see this, I know that's gonna be like a laser interference thing, so should expect it to be. And then that keeps getting interrupted. So maybe you can get around it like this. Yeah. There we go. Is it this? No. Maybe this. You gotta use this to get... Yeah, there's no stairs. What is this? Alright, Super Gamer. See you later. Aha, so floor 2 does not require a code. You just open it. Okay. So, something I do remember from the game is... These are my connectors. Yeah, I do remember this. I need to get these connectors out. But we seem to be... walled in on all sides. Wait, no. This is through the door. You can't close the door. There we go. This is gonna get annoying. So when I fast forward, the music starts over. That's a bug. I do know one star I need to get down here. Do I need these for something else too, or? I don't think so, actually. There are 30 stars in the game. I may have to, whoops, restart anyway. Hi, Lauren. Yeah. How is Talos 2? Well, I guess you're playing it. I mean, how much have you played of it, though? Oh, you can't jump in the elevator. That's good that they disabled that. Because you really kind of can't. I'm doing good. Let's see if this is a pattern here. Yeah, it is. It's not the pattern I'm used to with the other one. And and Fantasy Dreamer. I need to get the chat in a better spot. 55%. So they're specific on your percentage, huh? There's no way you would calculate that yourself. That doesn't seem like you.
My best friend died today. In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions. But the world is not abstract. Reality is always specific. Painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space, that human being was my friend. But he's not coming back, no matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working, because that specificity, that uniqueness of people, of real people, is worth preserving.
So I got 2 cubes. Okay. Can I get up here this way? I was gonna say 1 cube. I'm not sure how to get. Okay. Yeah, because this game doesn't do that, right? It just shows sigils. Also, my settings seem wrong. Why is the mic at -9? It should be at -6. All right, I'm a little bit louder now. How's the volume balance? It looks, ignore that. It looks off to me. Looks like the game's too loud. Is that true? Oh, that. Okay. Alright, I can start storing these on the shelf. But I can't drop it beneath me. That starts happening. I know that mechanic. Okay. Imagine it's like blowing you in here and you get stuck and you can't get out. Is that what I need to do? No. No, it knocked it aside. Okay, I moved this one up higher. And I got 2 of them here. Did I just drop it and it just... Okay, that's what you do. Oh, you can do that with all of them. And then it catches onto that track. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a mod. I'm reading your chat over here. I have it in multiple places. I need to read it right here. It's a little closer, so I don't have to. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a mod where you can actually have them show up as the companion cubes. Portal should have a mod where you can have Talos cubes. Hexahedrons. Actually, hexahedron is a less precise term. Should be a regular hexahedron, right? Because a cube specifically implies all the faces are... It's two different things, right? It's both with the faces and the angles, right? Can you lean it like a parallelogram and it still be? I think so. Whereas hexahedron is just any 3D solid with 6 faces. Alright, let's see. Mathematics. My favorite. What? Let's do the device manager. Alright, floor access control. Let's go to the next floor. Gee, oh my goodness, how did I know that? I have a vague memory of being like 2 and typing clumsily on a keyboard. On one of those old, really old computers that had just that green text, yeah. Alright, next floor. Alright, is this symmetric? How in the world can this be symmetric? Nice. That's a very satisfying pattern.
I look in the mirror sometimes and I see myself like some alien being. I think, who am I? Why do I have these eyes and those hands? Why do I see the colors that I see? Why do I think like I think? I did not choose to exist. I was created. Every single part of my body, every strand of my DNA is part of a story that stretches back billions of years. I exist only because of the choices and sacrifices made by so many others, but I don't know who they are. And what effect will my choices have on those who come after me? Maybe that's what it means to be human. Every species is part of the story, but we're the only ones who know that.
Dat. So yin and yang. Contraries, okay. Alright, next password. 634. I think when I grew up, I lived near road 634. No, it was 734. We didn't call it that. That's why I would know. I mean, that's why I wouldn't know. It had an actual name. I've talked about this before, but you probably weren't here. We're the tech-savvy generation, right? We used to kind of assume that every generation would be tech-savvy, but no, with all this, I don't know, these kids these days and their smartphones and their TikToks, everything is so dumbed down now. Like the computers just handle it on their own. Our generation actually had to understand computers on a more fundamental level than either before or after. So a lot of people like to shit on our generation, but we do have that. Okay, I kind of remember this is the one that's hard to actually make a symmetric solution. Hey, Mitchie. Yeah. If I was gonna make something symmetric, you only have 2 of these? See, then you can't make something out of this. Yeah, see. Or is this what I meant? No. No, because then you can't get something like that. Now you're really committed to cluttering up the whole side with this. Try to come up with some kind of symmetric solution, I think. Should be possible. You see, then you create this problem, right? Should it be like this? Maybe? There we go.
There are flaws in the system. I think sometimes it accesses the wrong databases, pulls random data. I don't know how bad it is. It all seems to be stable, but I can't tell what kind of impact this is going to have on the process, and I just don't have the strength to go over all of the code again. I just don't want it all to be for nothing. I spent all my time here. I didn't visit my parents. I didn't see my friends. I did nothing but work. And I'm so scared that it didn't mean anything. That I just wasted it all because I thought we could... we could save the world.
So, again, I'm trained enough to know kind of how to maximize my height here. I know there's 2 of me. And there's 2 cubes, so you want to use all of it. You got the cube. You, another cube, me. Yeah. Yeah, you just double the assets and you try to figure out how to get all of that on there. Instead of thinking of it as like a process, you just focus on that result. There should be 2 of me and 2 of the cube. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Sacred numbers. 463. Oh, it's the same 3 numbers, but they're only sacred when they're in that order. Someone should have started the clock on Lauren. I'm gonna put this over here. Sorry for halting the game right there. When I tab out and tab back in, that's what causes that audio tearing. How does anyone hate strawberry? I can understand it not being your favorite. How can you hate strawberry? Oh, I didn't actually put in the code. Oh, there goes that bug again. Oh. See, now I'm confused. Forgot the numbers, the order, 463. Okay. I remembered what the numbers were, but not the sacred order. That's interesting. I mean, couldn't you just open it again on the... You can also just jump out. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the one with the annoying puzzle. I remember now. See, now I know to think thematically rather than just in terms of all the individual elements. Oh yeah, I got to solve this first. Actually, let me not get ahead of myself. This one's probably really hard to come up with a symmetric solution. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So what's left? The tower in the Stars world. The Star Worlds. It's gotta be a clean symmetric solution, right? I've got them on all the others so far. Yeah, there are 4 of these. What's sad is that this really looks like I could use more of the, more of these rather than more of these, which usually these are more annoying than these. Yeah, I kind of have a memory of really struggling with squares in the corner. I could try that. Sure, let's just try it. My memory is that I absolutely could not do this. I think I have some memory of that. See, like that, then how do you cover? Can't put, let's see. I do kind of want to run away from this because I was pretty sure. I mean, maybe these don't go here, but then where would they go? I don't want to put it here. I don't like straight lines like this. Try to avoid that too. I don't know. I do want to move these somewhere else. That might be a little excessive. No. If you do that, then you run into a different problem. Ah. That do it? Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I managed to keep symmetry on all of them.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it. The end of me. I don't believe that I will continue to exist. I would like to think that there is a soul or spirit become part of my consciousness that will persist. But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life, never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this. Face my own end. And say, with absolute conviction, that it was good to be human.
You mean a monkey? Alright. So that's all the stars, so I can do that now. I want to get this one done first. I'm sure you remember I really struggled with this before, but yeah, now I know how to think about this stuff a lot better. So, see, now I can look and see the trail of fans and actually see a path. Okay, so I know how to think about this stuff. There's something in there, yeah. Okay, so I got all my toys. So I know now that there is a path. And I also know to actually think of this as the limit of the view, which I used to not do. Okay. So how many fans are there? 1, 2, tracing backwards, 3. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 on the ground. Okay, so 5. So that means you should have at least 3 fan blades. These 2 plus... Interesting. I wanted to test the rule there, because, you know, if I open this door, I can't walk through while I'm standing on the button, right? But the fan does still exert its force. Anyway, 3 fan blades. 2 on these fans and 1 down there. So that means I'm going to have a spare fan blade. Which means I could just have it right there. The main thing keeping me from progressing is this. What turns this on? Just get this off, because that's annoying. Don't even do that. Just get out of my way. Actually, I could put it here. Okay. So this turns that fan on. You got 1, 2, 3. It's dangerous. So they're all on except the first one. So you trigger it by hitting this. also have a cube. I just gotta think backwards, right? So at some point, I'm gonna release this. I'm not gonna stand on it. So I need to place something here. It could be this fan blade. So you want to kick it off, or it could be the cube actually. Cube would do just fine, right? You don't need the cube to do anything. It doesn't need. You don't need something to carry the cube or the cube to carry anything else. One to spare, so I feel like there's plenty of room here. Just need to plan it all out so that I don't get too close to the mine or get swept up in the fans and end up getting, you know, blown into the turret myself. That's really what I need to figure out. So this one's annoying because it keeps you from coming in here. Ah. So you could attach this here and drop here. So if I have these two ready to go, then I can move this one here and then that one here. No. Problem with that is I think you want your other guy. Because you need your ghost companion to stand here because I'm gonna be out there triggering this. So this needs to be held open by something else. Yeah, I think word. Do they not have recorders in Talos 2? Were there too many complaints? I've grown to really like them as I've learned how to think about them. So I think I'm gonna ship these up here. Oh, that might mess up if you're sending both at the same time. That's another glitch I'm kind of aware of here. All right. If it's something that's worth that you would consider spoiling, yeah, don't tell me. If it's as simple as yeah, it's just all completely taken out, then I guess it doesn't matter. If it's like they got a twist on it, then yeah, don't tell me anything like that. Because it looks like, just from, you know, what limited I've seen, it looks like it's very familiar, but it's... They have changed some of the fundamental mechanics, so... Do you think it's overall better? Do you think that they've overall improved the mechanics? Because as much as I love this, I wouldn't... Absolutely. Okay. Like, not even close, huh? That's exciting. Oops. Alright, so I actually feel like I have plenty of supplies here, so... If I have those two going, what if I just keep this here? Fly in here. Okay. So now these two are good to go. If I move... Yeah, you don't want the ghost to hit that. Do I even need this jammer? What would I jam? I feel like you could make a harder version of this puzzle by taking out one, maybe even two of the items, and it would still be possible. Just need to make sure there's not something I'm overlooking. If this just stays here, see, I don't even need to duplicate it, and I'm not even going to use this. That's good to go. Just set up. The one thing, if I have a spare jammer, then what I'm gonna do, actually I should not have it going right now because I don't want the ghost to also have it locked up, but I'll just keep it right there and then I'll freeze it while I set this up because this is a pretty annoying little spot. So when I start the regular run, first thing I'll do is I'll come down here and just freeze it. Then I'll go back up, set up my fans, remove this, and then take this and put it there. Don't even need to do that. If I got a spare jammer, I can just jam it here. Okay. I don't see the issue. That's good to go. Everything, this is fine. This is... I'm hesitant to start because it almost seems, frankly, dare I say, too simple. But okay, I'm just gonna run over here and just wait. Ah, you haven't seen him yet. I see. That's probably too much time, but let's it should be plenty of time. I mean, okay. So I got about 45 seconds to set everything up, which is way too much time. So I just put this. Oh, let me grab this one first. Put this here. Oh, don't put that there yet. I said I would do this, so I need to do it. Put that on there. I'm gonna jam that first so that I can easily jump down here. And now all of these are ready. That's the whole thing. See, I was gonna pick this up and put it on the button, or I could just jam it. Like, I got too many options here. Step on it first. Yeah. Simple. I think I need the jammer though, so that's gonna be... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful solving it the first time. Well, because there are so many parameters of just how these objects work and interact with each other that you don't know. Right? Like, I didn't know that... I remember I had to do it all twice because I didn't know that a mine would not attack a turret that was turned off. You don't know that until you try. There are lots of tiny little subtleties that I've grown used to. Even more than that. But even just like, you know, the fact that you cannot... Like, if you got a fan, say, and you want to ride a cube on it, so you can jump off it, you can jam the fan, put a cube on, jump on it, and then pick up the jammer, and you'll be able to ride the cube through the fan. But if you remove the fan blade to try to do the same thing, instead of with the jammer, you just remove the fan blade, put the cube on, and then just attach the fan blade. In my experience, that doesn't work. At least some of the time, you put the fan blade, you fall off the cube. Right? If you do an unjamming, you stay on the cube, but if you put the fan blade on, you fall off. So you have to, when you plan it all out, like, you have to... There's just a bunch of... Like, the workshops, like, take advantage of all these little subtleties, so you have to learn them. Just like how every item interacts with every other item. And by the way, when I'm talking about a fan, I'm talking about an angled fan, right? So you're sitting on the launch pad. Well, obviously, that's the case if it's underneath you. You can't place the fan blade underneath the cube. But even if it's one of those that blows you at an angle, that still doesn't work. All right, so what was I doing? I need this. I need my cube. If I want my... That's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh, that fan blade. I see. Give me this. Like that. Means I want to do this. Stop it. Not necessary anymore. I need... Take the jammer up here. I don't think I need this many fan blades, right? So instead of doing the recorder, I can just do this. All right, what do I need over here? Do I need another thing? Can I just do this? Okay. That's the last thing I need? Okay. Ugh. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what trained me to take as many things as possible. There's a very specific workshop. Abomination. Now, did you ever try Abomination? It is what it sounds like. But I do have to confess, it's like a secret guilty pleasure of mine. Because I think it was... I have to credit it was absolutely the best training. Like this, I didn't have to maximize all the items. Like the Abomination puzzles really force you to maximize the efficiency of absolutely every item. So here we're at the crossroads. I can either go up the stairs or I can do the star world. Which one do I do first? I'm not sure. Kind of got to go to the bathroom. Or sorry, I'm talking to a Brit. What am I supposed to say? We just talked about it. I don't remember. Anyway. Nipping? Okay. Whatever. That. BRB. get back at it. Alright, probably more fitting to just do the star stuff first. Which I think this is the best way to do it. Oh yeah, some of these I just never went to. Because I just didn't care to do all that stuff this run. Oh, I need to tab out again. There we go. Pull up the chat a little closer. So, I will tell you, been meaning to do this for a long time. I think you and I have been talking about this, Lauren. But I guess Talos 2 finally pushed me over the edge to do it.
If you want to double your playtime, go on. Try and get those pesky little stars. I'll stand here and watch. Wake me up when you get one.
What was I saying? I bought a computer. I'm getting a new computer. So this one's been good, but I think it's just like a little bit less than what I want. And I think I wanted 2 anyway, for various reasons, so. So yeah, this next one's gonna be a monster. I'm not gonna have any problems running anything. Unless it overheats, I don't know. 7. Okay. Yeah, 4K streaming, here we come. Okay, I remember Dum Dum Line. It's a thing where, like, if you don't do this, then you screw yourself out of the whole level. Thanks, Samus. Okay. I guess I take that jammer in here, huh? I noticed I did run Talos 2 briefly, and it mostly runs, but it's on medium settings, and I don't know. I'm not sure how it'll work on a stream, so I am gonna wait till I have the new one set up before streaming Talos 2, so that's another thing. Where did I put it down? Right here. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like, I think we talked about this before. I guess because I've had problems in the past with certain, you know, mainly I think it's the memory compatibility with certain motherboards. Like, a lot of times, I think they've gotten better over the years with certain hardware being, you know, you can swap out, you know, different bits of hardware, like combinations. But it used to be, it probably was way worse back in the day. Like, if you got a certain brand of memory versus your motherboard, your processor, like certain combinations just didn't actually work. And maybe it's better now. I don't know. But like, you've seen me just how much with my streams, with my video editing, the audio, all the games, you've seen just how much I struggle on the tech side as it is, just because there's so many moving parts. The last thing I want to do is mess with hardware. Nope. Somebody just give me that prepackaged goodness, ship it here. Where's my axe? What did I do with it? Just stand there. Okay. I keep just setting the axe down in random spots and not paying attention. But yeah, like, if I only used my computer for gaming and I didn't stream, I didn't have my own projects, I didn't have all that other technical stuff to figure out on the software side, then maybe I'd bother to mess with the hardware myself. Did you see where I put the axe down? Why doesn't it stand out a little better? I always put it down where I won't forget it, and then I forget it. That's not my axe. Yeah, so if you got a little bit of that in you, that makes sense. That it's like, oh, well, I'll just take the time to assemble all the hardware pieces myself. I mean, I guess it's just like assembling IKEA furniture at that point. I also got spooked a bit by somebody who was helping me with that one time, saying that, you know, yeah, it's easy to open up the case and screw the new hardware in, but if you cause like a little hairline fracture on your motherboard doing it and you fry the whole thing, that's on you. But if, you know, somebody else does it for you and they do that, they have to replace it. Which is true, I guess, but I guess the probability of that is lower than you made it sound. Where did I put the axe? This is ridiculous. Just buried it in the grass somewhere. Let's see, I ran up here and I chopped this down. To reset just to I know it's here. Just so I know where the axe is. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Where did I put it? I don't think it did. I think I'm just a dummy. Does Twitch allow you to back up the stream or not? Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. This is the only one I see. I should just put it right here. Just there it is. I got it. God. Oh, maybe there was nowhere to... I thought there was another tree here. There was another lock. That doesn't even make sense. I didn't even need it. That's even dumber. I thought I needed to chop another tree here. My memory was bad. So I got a quiz for you, Lauren. Test your Talos knowledge, or at least your Talos 1 knowledge. Your Talos 1 knowledge. Just one question. See if you know this. If you start a recording, then cause a mine to hit a turret to blow up like that during the recording, what happens when you turn the recording off? You don't know. What do you figure? Yeah, I learned this in a workshop. What do you figure happens? I would not blame you for... I actually wouldn't expect you to get this right, but I'd actually be impressed if you did, let's put it that way. But what do you think should happen? Like, what would make sense to you? Because it was already blown up? Okay. That's part of the story. So I'll tell you the other half of it. You're right. The turret doesn't come back, but the mine does. So there was a puzzle where you had, it was basically the whole thing was one mine but 3 turrets. Actually, there was even more beyond this, but you needed the one mine to blow up each of the 3 turrets. So you had to start the recording and let the mine out of the, you know, past the door or whatever, and blow up the first turret, then turn it off and the mine gets restored, and you do that 3 times. Ah. I think, if I remember right, the luck of the draw that can get you in trouble with these guys. Like one can actually trap you in the corner here in this puzzle. But, like, if these two were on the same side... Maybe I should back this up a bit. Right, yeah, they take advantage of a lot of weird little things like that. I think that there's a mine right here. There you are. Ah. Okay. All right, here we go. Nerve Wrecker. Everybody remembers this one. This is one of those when you do the calculation, like, am I gonna run through the base game again? You think, well, I'm gonna have to do Nerve Wrecker again. Here we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Why did I put that there? the right spot? I remember there's one more here. Oh, it's back there. All right, come here. Okay. Mr. Frosting. How do you do? You're just in time for the most intense death puzzle. Oh, happy Friday. Why are they all out of sync like this? They need to all move together. How are the left and right ones off? Wow, they need to all get in sync. So the fact that they're not in sync at all is really bad. Let's try to fast forward this and see if they ever... Ooh, there we go. Make these out of sync with one another. Oh, it's gonna hit it. Damn it! Everybody calm down. All right. Indeed. I need to open this, but then also freeze one over there, but that's going to leave both of these active, and that's kind of a problem. This one's coming toward me, so when this moves away from me... Alright, this one's too close. I need to move this one away. Be like that. There.
I'm glad you feel that way, Frosting.
Well, they're just great for like, it's like a just chatting. That's a good question. It's like a just chatting stream with a game going in the background. I don't know. All right, we got it. You know what's funny is that we don't call a period a full stop, but we will say full stop when in that context. So like sometimes you'll mean something with emphasis period, or you'll say something with emphasis full stop. And for the longest time, I didn't know those two were actually the same thing. I thought sometimes you put the punctuation on there and sometimes you say full stop, whatever that is. Well, actually what's interesting is when you study language, you realize just how much sense it does make, even in contexts where you weren't even looking for sense to be made. Right, so the word period fundamentally means a duration of time. And once you understand that, it makes sense in every other context. Every other use of the word period suddenly makes sense once you apply that one. One square must go there or there. Wait, three L's. This isn't symmetric at all. Oops, I meant to do that. That'll work. It's not symmetric because it has 3 L's, so can't expect anything. This again. Okay. This one of you? Yup. Peekaboo. See, again, as I said earlier, although I think you guys weren't the ones here, so you got a mine moving in front of a laser target, you know it's going to be one of those where it gets in the way and stuff. Alright. What? No. Gotta be more clever with the placement here. Oh! Duh. Try again. That clear? Yeah, it's clear. This. And let's, yeah. Oh, yeah, that door will close anyway. Merry-go-round. Ah, I remember this level. There's more stuff over here. This is emptier, but like you should not completely disregard that. The stream's going fast enough. We can play some more TG after this, huh? Not that much of this game left. See, I played it that one time. I have not touched it since, so... Yeah, I played it once 2 years ago. So I will remember some things, so it's not going to be... So there's going to be... I'm probably going to remember some things then, so it's not going to be, like, pure solving, but... Shouldn't be terribly fresh on my mind either. Like this, but I think this is like my 5th time through the base game or something. Like, I'll remember probably some major themes of how some of the puzzles are solved, but, you know, still have to figure out all the details. There we go. Okay, so I get a second connector. Is there more around that bend? Let me grab my connector here. Yeah. But I don't know if that's a laser or not. But if I can get this through... See, right now this is committed to red. So it seems like... So the blue laser is there. Don't need that one open. See, if the... You can open this with red, but... I think what you want is to do blue... here and there. Okay. I think I see it. Because the tricky thing here is that of angles, right? So the problem is the blue is over there. You'd like to have blue hit this and then that with your 2 connectors. So I think that's the trick, yeah. There it is. this funny angle way over on the other side of the puzzle. That'll give me the right angle. And I want to bring this on the other side, because I'm going to need my jammer later on as well. And I still have this. So it's that weird way through that allows you to bring this through. And yeah, sure. Get right on that blue laser also having that access. Yeah. Okay. Is this the one with the... I remember this one, but I thought it was a workshop. Okay. Because it has these weird angles where the... You have this laser with, like, why would you have a connector here? Not even just, like, one stuck in the ground, but one you could pick up, but you can't actually get over there. Okay, so I got this connector. So you got red coming over here and hitting this. Which is that. Don't really care about it, do we? What does this do? Okay. So this button opens this up so the blue can hit that. And then once the blue hits that, then the red hits that. So if I want a cube, I need to keep this red open. Or the blue open, despite that. No, I can't just block it, huh? It's too short. Oh, I do have two. He's super gamer. No, that's not what I want to do. Not quite. Getting close. Apparently Talos 2, it sounds like that's a huge game as well. How many hours have you put in, Lauren? To get to your 55%? Oh yeah. Not according to Discord. I don't know, but I wouldn't be. Yeah, that's what I thought she said, yeah. Okay. So I think I want this cube. Let's just forget this though and just start working on this over here. 26 and a half hours. Some of that was sorting graphic settings. Like an hour and a half? That seems like a lot of time to be sorting out your graphics set. Maybe. But okay. So, approximately a 50-hour base game. Is there going to be... here we go. I was going to say, I'm in trouble. I don't know how to do this just 2 connectors. Now that opens this and it frees this up. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Now I got a cube. No longer dependent on that. And it even gets out of my way, which is good. No spoilers. Well, approximately 50-hour base. I mean, part of that is I got to be thinking about, like, about how many streams is it going to take me, right? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? You just keep going and going, but yeah. So, did I say this or was I just thinking it? Is there going to be a DLC on top of Talos 2? They're going to be workshops? We better have that capability. Okay, so now I don't need this open. Oh, that is unfortunate. I should have had this hooked up over here this entire time. There was no reason not to do that. That... Well, I didn't actually use the cube, unless I need it in here. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking I would need it to help me with the verticality of these lasers, but they already kind of do that. Talos every day. I don't know. Nutcase, how you doing? Hi, Lauren. I like how you said the exact opposite of the other guy. Solve this one in 20 seconds. I don't think you two are friends with each other, so that's funny. Well, you know my attitude. It doesn't matter how long you take as long as you get it. You want to go you want to give it your best shot and then some. And it's really painful to look it up. That's right. The best you can do is just wait a long time before playing again. And try to forget as much as possible. I think a lot of us are fed up with political correctness. Don't worry about it. No. Wrong shapes. That would be interesting. Wait. Hold on a second. No, these are opposites, so it will be... If they're opposites, then you're going to have reflective symmetry, and if they're the same shape, then it's going to be rotational symmetry, I think. Okay. That escalated quickly. So I could try to assemble one half and the other half to be symmetric, but you could. But I think that's a rotational symmetry thing. If this like jutted out a little bit and then you have the other side jut out the same amount on the other side, but I think that's rotational symmetry that allows for that. So be serious. Actually try to get an answer here. That's still not gonna get it, is it? That's why I was trying to put like these in the middle. May not be possible. Not that way, anyway. I don't see a way to do it. It's very constricted. I don't see a way to do it with symmetry, I mean. Because see, you have to put both T's together, and that's not... Oh, wait a minute. There might be a mathematical argument there, actually. Right, so the unique thing about the T's compared to every other piece is if you look at the checkerboard, see how it's like you put it on like 3 dark and 1 light, or 3 light and 1 dark? Whereas every other piece is 2 and 2, right? So you can't just put 1 T and expect to cover half the board. Because that's an unequal number of lights and darks. So that's why you have to equalize it with a second one. So yeah, there can't be a solution where you split it straight down the middle. Of course there's not. The absolute fool's errand. So I don't know if you want if you want some other nice looking solution, if there's, you know, some other way to do it. There might be. But yeah, they have to be different on either side. See, I had to put both T's on the same side, yeah. Okay. Alright, now we have the code. So do you drink or do you not drink? That's been the hottest topic of the year. What is Nutcase's actual drinking habits? Filling up a grid with elbow. What's an elbow piece? Like an L shape? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, like counting up the number of squares. Here we go, Tetramino. That's relevant to the discussion. You can actually name a lot of the 4 and 5, the Tetramino and Pentaminos, after, like, you can basically make the whole alphabet. Right, so like the squiggles can be either S or Z, right? But then if it's like 5 where you have a square and another piece, it's either a P or a Q. Something like that. Or I guess B or D. But that's, you don't want to double use, I don't know. Apparently you can go through much of the alphabet, right? So like 5, you can make the same shape of a C. Like if you look at every orientation of tetraminos and pentaminos, they correlate to the alphabet really well. Anyway, I don't need to read this. Let's move on. So, which one's the dumb one? Is it over here? We have a square grid whose... No, the dumb one's over on the other side. Let's do the dumb one. Let's get it out of the way. You have a square grid whose dimensions were a power of 2. Oh, yeah. Right. So that's one type of modular argument, yeah. So I guess you're saying like 2 to the n is 1 mod 3? That's not true. Maybe 2 to the 2n? I don't know. It's some kind of modular argument like that, whatever it is. Yeah, this is the... Yeah. I remember how this goes. actually a little puzzle in here, though. Oh. I'm thinking... for the aesthetic shape. You want it to do this? You want to use an extra connector or something? Then it's gonna hit that. Well, now I need it over here. Or do I? The all-important question. What sounds good for supper? Lasagna. Had that Monday. Okay. So it's not a bad answer, it's just bad timing. Alright, how did I do? Pretty good. I guess that S could have been a little bit more straightened out. Oh, is it bad lasagna? That's not my fault. All right. Well, I'll be right back. Got to drain the main vein. Okay. Yep. I think I leave Nexus for last usually too. But today I was like, nope, that one's stupid. Okay. So, Nutcase said that it's nice where he is. It's not nice here. It's basically British weather. It's just all cloudy and rainy, gloomy, and sad. Okay, so I remember this puzzle. And if I remember it right, there's more than one way to do it. Alright, Super Gamer. See you when you get back. I'll probably still be here. So you have to think in terms of which one you're leaving behind, which one you're keeping. You want to keep the second one. How far out can I put this? There we go. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Phew, barely in time. See, I can't quite reach that. Surprised you know what the sun is. All right. Let's see. This is not a connector. I have a platform. See, this is too squiggled around. So this... So it's just a matter of getting a connector up here. I just had... Ah. So you're from my neck of the woods, huh, Fantasy Dreamer? About a month ago, I went up to Alberta to visit Ocean Drainer. I mean, he's wearing shorts and t-shirt at 40. I mean, those people up there. Man. Yeah, that's more similar weather, yeah. It can get pretty hot there. If I didn't do anything except just try to get a connector up here. Like, how difficult is that? Probably not that difficult. If I just had one up here, I think that pretty much solves it. So I think the first time I did it, I came up with some weird solution. Which now I'm looking at, it's like, I don't know of any weird solutions. But I think, I mean, I am gonna have to keep that open. But if let's give myself just a little bit more height just to be sure. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Probably don't even need to do that. So I think I can just take this. I can either climb up here myself, or I can even just do that. Now, see, I took it even before, like, I don't even need the extra height. If I just do... Yeah, see, that's gonna close. No, that's not gonna work. I thought that was a simple, clean solution, but it's actually not, because I am gonna need to get... Or can I reach it? I can reach it. I can do this. I think so. If I just do that, as long as I can reach it, but I got a platform. Do I even need a platform? No, I don't. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, RPGs and strategy games I try to avoid because I'm like, man, I'm gonna be devoting the rest of my life to that. And then I end up devoting the rest of my life to puzzle games. But at least they're like, you know, each puzzle is just like a contained little box. Okay. My memory on this is Cobweb is not a particularly difficult puzzle because there are lots of ways to do it. Yeah, but the downside of that is I actually want to forget a lot of the solutions. But anyway, there are lots of ways to do this. It's not that bad. But there is a very clean and symmetric way, like an intended way, that is actually reliable. Like, there are lots of ways where, you know, these drones are floating around and getting in the way of all your lasers. And you can kind of get lucky in a brief moment to sneak through, but there's actually a way to do it that's not lucky at all. So you can't get in there, and... Okay, there's a connector in there with a cube. Let's go with... See, it's not perfect. They sometimes do actually get rid of both beams at once. Oh, this would be a question for Lauren. Is she still... has Talos 2 improved on the sounds? Or are they still... are they still annoying? Ooh, another connector there. Good. Oh, can't connect there. Ah, I knew it. I mean, I think this timer is pretty annoying when they get stuck in a loop. I mean, it's tricky because it's not really a bad sound per se, but just when it's stuck just like constantly ticking like that, it can be really grating, right? So I don't even know how to... I mean, maybe soften it up a little bit, but you still notice it? I don't know. All right, so I think I got 4 connectors now. One, two, three, 4. Yes. So Twitch now allows you to reply to comments. See, you want them all to connect with one another, so... Can I... See, these walls are annoying because I would like to be able to connect this way. Alright, it's kind of pointless for both of these to connect to this. If they're too close together this way, they connect... That's a pretty good. I mean, that's kind of like that. It's kind of like that puzzle earlier. Okay, so I still got one more. Oh yeah, I need to open up this side too. This doesn't have that view. That's where we're gonna run into problems. We can keep this side open, but we need to keep this side open. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. Unless it really is, you don't put this here. And you actually go still. Oh, it's not, that one's not reaching. Also, the fact these are doing this is... What is killing it here? Those are killing it. That's what it is. The whole route is being killed back there. Maybe the cobweb should be built this way then. But then you gotta build something over the top, I guess. But okay. Then that's gonna get in the way. Trying to figure out what like the most stable configuration is. Yeah. I think you gotta earn that title. You gotta actually figure it out. It has to be 3 because you need the 4th to handle the red laser over there. See... Is that it? Did I finally figure out the cobweb? Everything's nice and quiet. No, almost. Mostly. It might be a little bit out of sync with these are able to kind of offset, but it's relatively unlikely. It should give us long enough to give me this. There we go. I'll take that. It's got it in spirit. Yeah, speedrunners have to do that. Well, sorry, glitchless.
Your banana's on the other side.
Shh. Shut up, God. Serious God. Found it way easier to click the wrong thing with the connector in Talos 2. Okay. Alright. 2.5 hours in. Alright, I'm glad I started early. I have to open it somehow. I forgot how to open it. I have all my pieces, but I have to go... Okay. I don't remember how to unlock... I guess you gotta go to just one of those... Oh, yeah, I know how to do it.
Did you find the invisibility ring? I thought that was in a different game.
I remember how to do it now. Yeah, go to one of the terminals. Can be any of them, right? They don't open up a back way on this one? Well, screw that. I don't want to solve the puzzle again, even if it's really short. One of them has. Yeah, it marks on the floor which way to go, and I still go the wrong way. Here we go. Oh yeah, we can look up the web.html. This one. Apparently that one's randomly generated. Idiots and geniuses alike. Dogs living with cats, idiots talking to geniuses. I don't know. There's something there. Alright.
Man, you worked really hard to get here. Okay, you can be one of my messengers. It's a great honor. You'll take care of my paperwork and bring me coffee. But are you sure you're ready for this?
All right. Ending 2.
Choose something that we can write on your tomb. No poop jokes, please. Not like that last guy.
I've done this before.
I guess I have faith in the designer. Who says that? I think I'm going to be exactly as obscure as the rest of them. Yeah, I think that's the right one. I probably said that last time, actually.
Okay, now you're about to watch a 40-second long cutscene where nothing exciting happens. Wow. This is one good background music track. I should probably sing along. Damn, I should have learned some Latin back in school. Now I'll just shut up and let you enjoy your alternate ending.
We can do the tower, why not? Right? We can restore backup, I think. I still have white, Roger. Oh, look, we still have fast forward. So we can honor the credits and we don't have to sit through it. It looks like they removed the fast forward feature in Talos 2. I didn't see it in the controls when I played around in the game. Oh, my power just went out. Looks like my internet's still here, though. Hi, am I still here? No. I'm not still here. I'm still recording. Oh. Hi. I think. Am I here? I think I'm here. No, it was my whole power flashed. So, yeah, the archive will show it because everything... You'll see all the lights go out. And I'm like, am I still here? It looks like my internet's still here, even though it's not... It doesn't look like I'm actually connected. Now it says my connection is unstable. We'll see. Alright. I don't see any key. Yeah, so it's bad weather out there. So I'm gonna keep going. I mean, it's not that bad, so... I don't know. have to restore the backup. Is this okay? Or do I have to do that? Okay, cool. Alright, now we can do the other ending. And now it says I have twice the viewers I actually have. 14 viewers! No, it's 7. It just double counts everybody when there's a connection issue. Alright, here we go. So he tells me, Serious Sam tells me to climb the tower. Now all of a sudden, he's the one that starts pussying out.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Maybe your tiny monkey brain didn't get the hint earlier. Don't climb the friggin' tower! Look, there ain't no bananas at the top of this tree. All the bananas are back in the garden. Shoo, monkey! Scurry back down now. Look, I know you're curious and all, but climbing this tower is a really, really bad idea. I'm starting to like you, honest. And I don't want to see you do something stupid.
Alright, fantasy dreamer.
Don't you get it, man? What are you trying to do? You're blowing the whole thing up. That's it. No more puzzles, no more challenges. You're gonna sacrifice everything here because... what? Because you're curious?
I never get this right the first time, partly because there's a bug here. Like one of the robots is supposed to get in your way, but then like if you go back to the first side, then you can make it impossible or something. I don't know. I forget exactly how it goes. I'll probably run into it again though. Alright, this is the actual barrier right here that starts everything in motion. I think, yeah.
Dude, take a break. You're messing with forces you don't understand. I mean, I don't understand them either, but what I do understand is that the game will end if you keep going. Do you really want the game to end? If you keep going, you'll screw up the whole game. I'll kick you out. You're not gonna come back.
To this part. So this guy runs in the way. Which is fine here, but something gets messed up later on. Let's see. I actually don't see where I need to go even now. I supposed to go here? I think the key here was to do this. Okay. But there was something that can get screwed up there where he blocks you on either side. I don't remember what it was. But it was something that really didn't feel right.
Jesus, who wrote this script? Alas, my brethren, the inevitable march towards oblivion continues. The tide of darkness will consume all in its path. 'Tis a consummation indeed within the wretched dream we share here upon this final plateau. To be or not to be, that is the question. There is no turning back from this troubling answer. Don't you get it? We're both video game characters. If you go up there, it's game over, man. Game over.
Okay, now what?
Listen to me for a second. You really want this game to be over, huh? I mean, this is pretty fun, right? I make puzzles, you solve them. I say cool-sounding stuff, and we both feel smart. The game design document said you'd climb up here anyway, so there you go. You're being obedient after all. Still thinking it was your choice. Was it really?
Where's the... There it
Is
is.
this what you want? Really? You want the game to end? Don't you still have things to unlock and explore? Are you really ready for this all to be over?
I guess so.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our little game here and the additional voice pack and add-on content. That's it for now. feel free to play through again. And don't forget to pick up Serious Sam 4, coming out with... Oh, am I not allowed to give out the release date yet? Okay, guys. Check out Serious Sam 4 when it comes out. Soon. I promise. Maybe. Anyway, have fun.
Yeah, so I only reset one time in that entire run, and that was only for convenience. Because I could have just left the level and come back. I put the level in a state where I couldn't progress, but I wasn't actually stuck either. So, you could call it a zero-death run. Or you could say, nope, you reset. But I could have just gone to the beginning and left the level and come back. I just hit X because it was quicker. So however you want to count that. I don't know, it's on videos in the previous stream. Unknown command. Wow, where did everybody go? I mean, there's Bowser and Lauren and 2 lurkers, I guess. People were here earlier, though. Yeah, go back to the robot language, yeah. Forcing him shut down. The Heaven music is not in the soundtrack, is it? Thanks for the info. I'm a real boy. Well, yeah, because you got to reset it to the default state, which is this. How else does it get there? So what is it? The humans put the robots in a test simulation, then they went extinct, and then the robots figure out how to leave the simulation? Is that what it is? What? This is the end of the game. See, the real world is less aesthetically pleasing, as you can see here. We already did this. We gotta speed through the credits again. Actually, we already did credits. We can skip it. Okay. I need the follow-up game to that. The DLC? Let's do it. Let me take one more quick break. Let me be right back. And then we shall begin the DLC.